Welcome to the wormhole, where keeping it real is expected. There are a couple million podcasts you could be tuned into, but you chose to take this journey with us, and for that, we thank you. Without further ado, the wormhole with Tim and Troy.
Nah, man, niggas just don't, I just don't get, but that shit right there, that picture that cat on that bench, dog, that was intense.
That's what I mean by has adopted the European style of life. It's like they're wearing clothes, man. It's like all the way. I mean, everybody's doing it. The whole NBA.
But you saying that European style of life, you saying that shit come with a lot, Troy. Because the European style of life, sexuality over there is just
it's open. I mean, you can't. I think it's hard to embrace a movie role like how some people really embrace it without seeing it. Even if a movie's about swinging sex parties, even if you don't actually go do one, I bet you people go there and see it. I bet they go look.
You have to. If you trying to get this role, that's why you got some actors that don't do shit like that because they don't want to have to go get in that lifestyle because a true actor embrace the lifestyle.
Undercover cop, they gotta embrace it. You have to.
It's just like Undercover Cop. And it's funny you say that. I be watching this show called Undercover. And the damn cop was like, I had to go live it. He said, it took me 6 months with my family to get away from them to get out of that shit. They immersed themselves in that shit so much to where it affected home.
I'm telling you. For you to get to the point where you're going to be on national television, the camera's going to swing. You actually want the camera to swing on you at this point. You got so comfortable. I think what it is, man, those guys got so much money, they go overseas and they get dressed and they get accepted over there first. And they make them understand like there's nothing wrong with this life. And then they bring it over here. And now that they've integrated the European lifestyle with over here, it's like it's just normal. It's regular.
I disagree, Troy. They ain't got to go that far.
I don't think
you already in California. That's everything you want to see. You already in the world. Fuck California, nigga. That's everywhere. If you got money, you gonna see that shit.
Yeah.
If you immerse yourself in that lifestyle, because that's just like being a millionaire. I know me and I know you. If we we became a millionaire tomorrow, ain't much really gonna change. But you got some people, they want to embrace that millionaire lifestyle. They want to hang with them people.
Mm-hmm.
They do weird shit over there because they got so much money. Because what's amazing to us is every day to them.
Yep.
If you got money like that, nigga, a man like me and you get two chicks want to double team you, nigga. That's like what the fuck? Mm-hmm. But you got millions of dollars, nigga. That's a Monday night.
I mean, you can make it happen.
That's a Monday night. And we talking about regular guy, nigga. That's once in a lifetime shit. Unless you just lived a certain kind of lifestyle. But if you ain't never was no big time dope dealer and shit like that, you ain't never had two women at once.
But then these guys, man, I know they come from home, and you ain't finna tell me that you ever wore nothing like this. I don't think they even thought about it before they became famous. They become famous, they get a lot of money, and I ain't gonna say they get bored, but bro, they get taken places by people, and they get introduced to this shit, and it just happens. It's like a car wash. I think they go in one side with their chains and they shit on, they come out the other side with.
And you come out the other side, and really, Troy, it take a strong man to maintain his life through all that shit. It take a strong man because most men get that kind of money. They are going to adapt that kind of lifestyle because you can tell when a nigga go from broke to having a little money.
Mm-hmm.
They take on a different kind of lifestyle. They start doing things differently. It used to be you should sit around a smoking barrel in the hood with the niggas, getting drunk with them, everybody sharing a pint. You know what I'm saying? Then you go to making a little money. We just say you just make about $50,000 a year. You don't hang at the smoking barrel no more.
Mm-hmm.
You got no money. You can go sit at the bar.
Yeah.
So you meet other people that are able to sit at the bar. So you start doing what they do.
And it progresses.
And let's just say you get a raise. Now you don't sit at Chili's. You don't sit at Chili's no more. You hang out at the W.
Mm-hmm.
You meet a different kind of group. They do different kind of things. Then let's say you make some more money. Now you hang with niggas at the W, but they on the top floor in another room that you can't get to unless you got that kind of money.
Mm-hmm.
So and now you change.
And once you get up there, ain't no more questions asked once you get to that point.
Ain't no more questions asked. So now you doing exactly what they do because it's hard for a man. You can't be that same nigga. You probably was a good nigga, good nigga, it might could depend on you when you was at the smoking barrel with the other niggas sharing a fucking pint.
Yeah, everybody is. Everybody's best when they broke together. And
When they broke together.
Sounds terrible that like it's like why would you want everybody to be down like that? Because the new life is about money. It's always been about money, but it's more prevalent in Black than ever. But yeah, man, like everybody is just there for the paint, for the barrel. It's crazy you said the smoking barrel because we did the barrel where I'm from. We did the barrel in my first marriage where my first wife was from. The barrel is everywhere. Like it's such a staple. Thank got a barrel behind her house. Like it's so crazy. Like that's what life really is. And once you get past that point, life starts to get foggy. You got to think about who you're going to cater to, your new set of people that's going to probably take you where you want to go, or the people around that barrel, because they will suck you down too. But one thing about the people around that barrel, they'll be there in some kind of, it's like a consistency with them. It's like a pull down, but it's the consistency is what makes it good. And it feels like family.
Yeah, because you know what? Once you attain all that shit and you get too good to go back there, but if something happens and you lose all that, they the only people still there.
Yep.
And really, they'll accept you even though you fucked around and left that barrel, act like you didn't know them no more, act like you was too good for them. And then when you got up there, something happened, you get knocked back down there, they'll take you back. They'll take you back. They will not turn your back on you. But if you leave one class of some kind of upstanding and leave them alone and come back to them, they won't accept you no more. They relish in your downfall.
Absolutely.
They love it. I told you that motherfucker wasn't gonna be able to. I told you. You the butt of every goddamn joke. You know what I'm saying? Every joke you got. Just like watching Kingpin. That movie about the dude bowling. They named it after him. Oh, you got Munson. They done named jokes after you. But then you go back down there to the motherfuckers was down with you, even though they was at that smoking barrel, but they always kept it real. Always kept it real. So I don't see why you can't still be at the top of whatever. Go down there and fuck with them one night.
People get money, bro, and they try. I ain't gonna say they try because I think people get money and it's hard because your new lifestyle occupies your new money. So now you get to ride around and come back. You try to come back around with really, really expensive shit. Probably shit that you either dreamed about with the people around the barrel or you denied wanting because when you broke, you have an envy against nice shit.
Yeah, you do.
So either way, you go get this nice shit and it starts happening because you're not going to shop at Walmart no more. You're going to shop where the money gets you nice shit at. So when you come back and tell people you broke or money don't work like you think it do, or all these cliche things that people with money come back and say, because it might be true. Your shit might be eating. Your house costs a lot more money. Your vehicles cost a lot more money than money. Your clothes cost a lot more money. So when you come back and people are like, oh, look at new money, you're like, man, shit, it ain't like it is, cuz I got all this nice shit on in my car nice and my old lady nice and my house nice, but I ain't got no money to share nobody. They don't come back and share. They don't come back and share the wealth because I think primarily a lot of times they can't.
Primarily they can't, but if you are even killed upstairs, you know that going down there sharing the wealth, it's small things you do. You do small things. You can't go down there and get them people $5,000 because you know what they're going to do with it. It's small things. And you really can't go down there and say, hey, man, look, I got everybody down here over there in the projects. I got y'all somewhere to live. You ain't got to be out here all night. All they going to do is carry that shit over there and do the same thing.
They don't want
so really, what you need to do with your money, you know they like being around that barrel, just take some cold beer over there to them.
I'm talking about get you, man, buy one of them long crawfish coolers, them long white ones.
Yeah.
And don't take it back home with you. Leave it over there. Leave it with them.
Leave it with them.
And when you come, just spend about, I don't know, $75, $80. That'll get you so much beer when you come, because that's $100. And just fill the cooler up when you come, and when you leave there, thank you a fucking God.
That's it.
Bring some cigarettes. Even if you don't smoke, bring a pack of Newports, bring a pack of Cools, and just throw them in on the floor, on the ground. Somebody gonna get them. Hell, you appreciate it.
Yeah, like shit, appreciate you. There you go. So shit, y'all ain't got to bum nobody. You ain't got to ask nobody.
Buy some pack cigars, like who got the weed? But who got the weed? Buy, here go the money, go get
going over there.
Yeah, do your thing.
And if I live in a state where that shit legal, I'ma come through with come through
with it.
I got it for you.
Your celebrity will get you all that shit, but they don't. People, like you say, they do not even take the time to consider the barrel no more. The people around there.
You got to consider the barrel. Because I'm going to tell you something, man. I never got to the point. Everybody trying to get to the point where they rich and ain't got to worry about nothing. But when I did get a little something, like when I went back, I had bought my truck, they like, oh, man, it's still 12, 1 o'clock at night. I'm still out there with them. We still shooting the shit. I didn't pass it through honking the horn and won't pull over and get out.
Mm-hmm.
Cause I'm like, oh man, motherfuckers over there, man. I ain't got time for that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, I grew up with these motherfuckers, man. You
That's
know, they be
another
like,
thing,
oh
too.
man, you doing your thing out there. We proud of it. We man, you know what I'm saying? I said, yeah, but you know what? I ain't never too good to come sit and talk to y'all.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all out here drinking beer. I say, shit. And I, you know, hell, I got a 12 pack out there. I go and pour it in the cooler. Shit, we gonna all drink this shit. There you go. I pour my 12 pack in there and I'm gonna sit out here with y'all and just drink beer and reminisce. Because they love reminisce. Let's reminisce.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I sit out there, I go home. Mama like, boy, you at 3, 4 o'clock. What was you at? So I was down there in the quarters.
By the barrel.
Yeah, by the barrel. Yeah, down there in the quarters, by the barrel. She like, boy, you know you don't need to be out there. Yeah, I said, Mama, you know, it's good to talk to him.
No violence ensues around the barrel. No barrel I've ever been around. There was one little dust up. There was a couple of punches thrown, some drunk, one or twos, and everybody laughed about it, and that was it. They hugged afterwards, but there was never no violence around the barrel.
No shooting. No shooting.
No, nothing.
Whatever little dust up went, and like I say, the damn dust up really wasn't shit, because hell, it took one person to break y'all up.
Yeah, it wasn't nothing. No, it wasn't me. It was some other guys. It was so fast. It was a couple of drunk windmill punches. It wasn't nothing.
Yeah.
But then, you know,
ain't nobody hit nobody.
They will take their guns out and show them off, you know, and hey man, pass your gun around, taking bullets out, and everybody want to talk about their guns. Shit like that happen around the barrel.
Yeah. Because I'm gonna tell you, and that's what's crazy too. Around the barrel, like I say, motherfucker, if the motherfucker do pull his gun, he give it to another motherfucker. Motherfucker being took the clip out, empty that bitch, and gave it back to him. So when he go to pull it again, that bitch empty the motherfucker. Ain't nothing in it.
Empty the motherfucker. But then,
because motherfucker know this nigga drunk. He gonna do some dumb ass shit. So let me go take the clip out, and I give it to him when he leave.
Yeah, and
because you ain't got to worry about a motherfucker come back through the barrel just busting and keep rolling. No.
Oh no, that don't happen, man. That shit never happen. That never happened.
There ain't no drive-by shooting at the barrel.
Hell no.
Because 9 times out of 10, it's a family member out there.
They are. It's 9 times out of 10, everybody's family members except like maybe 1 or 2 people who got brought to the barrel that night. The barrel always had 1 or 2 new faces. Somebody came around with somebody stopping through or whatever, but it's gonna be them core barrel people. Everywhere I went to the barrel, that somebody, it was always a fire starter. You know, it was always certain people around like this. It was like a congregation of people who you knew they were.
Yeah, I mean, nigga, I liken that shit to going down there with my boy Dominique Jones. Shout out, going to Jacktown. When he wasn't no shit.
Yeah.
Going down there to Jacktown. Motherfucker come through there, you just boo it dope. And nigga, I'm the news nigga out there. Nigga, they treat me like family.
You just be standing around, nigga, be asking, man, you want something? You need something? We stay. That's just the straw, man. You go around there, stand around the fucking, be out there in the street and shit.
Yeah. Like nigga, motherfucker light up a blunt, nigga, and it wasn't no, oh nigga, where your dope at? Ain't none of that shit, nigga. They light it up, everybody here.
Yeah.
Now you might get some shit if you don't, you know, like nigga, you don't smoke? What's wrong with you?
Yeah, the cars passing through that bit might stop here. You gonna be in the road talking.
Be in the road talking. I'm talking about nigga. I done seen nigga just cut the bitch off in the middle of the road.
In the middle of the road, yeah.
But you know what? When somebody come through, they move that motherfucker and ain't nothing to say. Yep. Ain't nothing said.
Niggas were respectful, and that goes back to the back in the days. We had a code, bro.
It was a code. Ain't no code no more. And it wasn't no code of, I respect that nigga because, he big such and such. Nah, you respected that nigga because he respected other people.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody know that's big cuz, big homie. He do wild shit, but he respect motherfuckers.
Mm-hmm.
That nigga don't fly out the handle for nothing. Every time he fly out the handle, somebody did something.
Yep.
And it's some shit that we feel like it got to be done. It wasn't no words because the nigga done forgave drunk motherfuckers talking shit 1,000,000 times.
Absolutely.
And even when Big Cuz fucked up, he know when he too fucked up, he ain't taking nothing personal.
Yeah, because Big Cuz know he can hurt somebody. And big people like that, they usually keep it kind of cool because they know they can really hurt people.
They know they really hurt people. A violent motherfucker is the nicest motherfucker you know. Yep. A violent motherfucker is like every small town you go. But now, I can't say it now because now a violent motherfucker, he violence everybody. He got the old people scared of it.
Well, people are being violent up front to just get that out the way, like a wolf showing his teeth. Like, I don't want to shoot you, but I will shoot you right now if you don't just hurry up and get away.
It's really, we done really reverted as people to animalistic characteristics to where I got to show you I'm the big dog off the top.
Yeah.
I got to show you I'm somebody off the top.
And not a fight. It escalates like everything in this day and time. Escalates from one extreme to the next.
It go from an argument to murder.
To murder.
We done skip squabbing. So really, if I see a good one-on-one, nigga, I'm still nervous at the same time, but like, I'm glad to see that shit. It wasn't no jumping. It wasn't none of that shit. Cause I don't know if you seen the shit where they got online where the nigga jumped on the nigga, like his daughter was getting bullied at school. So the nigga and his homeboy jumped the nigga, the daughter that was bullying his daughter, and was like, it did it in front of the daughter. I'm like, kind of went to the extreme with the jumping, bro. But whooping that nigga ass in front of his daughter, I get that 100%. Just to show his daughter, like, leave my daughter the fuck alone. She ain't like me, but it's in her. She just can't display it. But that jumping was a little extreme.
Yeah. Crystal was showing me some sad shit, man, on Facebook. The dude had a ski mask on in the graduation. And he was going live, and he was saying, as soon as they call this nigga name, I'm going to kill him. I don't know what words he used. But I said, did it look real? She was like, Troy, it looks super real. Like, I think it's real. Like, they called a dude name to graduate, and old boy just went up there and killed him. She said, all you hear is pop, 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 like a real video. I'm going to have her send it to me.
Oh, my God, dude.
Why?
That can't be real. That ain't all over the news. That had to be something. That can't be real. But it's niggas out there who do that shit. They might not do it in front of everybody else, but they well in there to graduate and catch them at the party.
Yeah.
Like, I never understood, even back in the day when gang banging was a thing, where it's still a real thing, but when the Crips and Bloods was going there, they still had some of them niggas had a code about themselves, like not in front of the kids, do it in front of old folk. Old gangsters had like women and children are out of it. Mm-hmm. So it's like, if you caught a nigga out of bounds, but he with his child taking him from school, you don't kill that nigga right there. These niggas do it right there in front of the kids. I've seen too many videos when these niggas that got they mark while he's with the kids. Like, nigga, back in the day, that was a no.
Yeah.
Women and children are out of it. You leave them out of it. They have nothing to do. Like, shooting up a nigga mama house was no.
That's no.
No, because and really you know the nigga enough to know his mama, and it's crazy you trying to kill him anyway.
That's just foolish. And we talk about it like it's nothing. Like, we talk about gangster shit as Black people like it's just a way of life. Even if you're not a gangster, we just assume and we understand it. That's sad. The fact that we know the rules and the laws. It's like watching football. My daughter was like, "How do you know everything about football?" I'm like, "Man, just watching all my life, I just know everything, every position, what they do." It's like us growing up being listening to gangster shit and being represented by, I guess, what you can call gangsters. We know the fucking rules and we talk about them like we're just talking about some shit, a basketball game.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, it is crazy. It's like that. Like, it's rules. Like, when you get into the dope game, it's, but ain't no rules no more in that game, even though it never was no rules, because you can get to a certain point of money to where and there is no rules. Everybody got to go.
Go.
When you get to a certain point of money, because you talking about people losing, and it sounds like I'm justifying the shit, but I'm not. But like, if a motherfucker lose $20 million, your whole family finna die.
Oh, it's over.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not justifying the shit, but I'm just saying, if you choose to get in that lifestyle, that's what come with it.
And that's whether you did it or not on purpose. It don't even matter at that point.
It might have been you might have got pulled over on the humbug, and it might have been a setup. It might not have been a setup, but nigga, it was no crime. Don't pay.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody retires from that shit.
Mm-mm.
Some do, but that was back in the day when you had a nigga that sold dope for years, and he had a job. Because, in the town I come from, we had a paper mill. Niggas worked at the paper mill, and they still were big-time dope dealers. You didn't know about it.
Mm-hmm.
They dealt with big people. So shit, but really, when you deal with people big enough, when the money get to a certain point, nigga, they got to worry about you talking. Because it used to be a thing of an upstanding guy. He ain't going to say nothing. And when he say he out. Now it's not.
I mean, then everybody got social media, man. You just never know, bro.
You never fucking know. You never know. And then if you dealing with a motherfucker that fuck around and do other shit, they got these them female tendencies, nigga. They gonna talk too much.
Absolutely.
Because a man laying in bed with a woman that won't say a word about nothing he do. But then you got some men that just feminine like that, where they gossip.
Yep.
In my generation, where I came up, gossiping was a no.
It was called that. It was called just that. It was gossiping. It wasn't no tea being spilled. You was fucking gossiping. And gossiping was not a good word. It was was like a derogatory word.
It was derogatory. They said that nigga gossip. And they would call this nigga bitch. That
and
nigga
when
talk
they
like
say
women.
that, it's kind of like saying, hey, they go 5-0. When nigga be like, that nigga, that gossip. Niggas stop talking around you and kind of split off.
Mm-hmm. Move on. You gossip. You talk too much. Yeah. And even though, like me, I didn't really be around no big drug dealers and shit to where I just had to keep my mouth shut. My shit was always about niggas and bitches. I kept my mouth shut. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
You know, if I meet a chick and she be like, oh, you friends with such such, I heard he be. I don't know nothing about that.
Mm-mm.
Oh, you know, I kept my mouth shut. You always keep your mouth shut. Always. As time go on, you get old and, you know, you get around the woman you with and y'all just sharing war stories and shit. You would share a story with her, but she's so removed from the shit, she ain't got them same friends no more. Yep. So shit. But niggas talk, man. You gonna talk. You gonna say something.
Well, I mean, everybody have to. Like, that's just human nature. Everybody's gonna always 100% have somebody they tell something to. Mm-hmm. Everybody in this world has somebody that they trust enough with information. And whether they even really trust that they will do the right thing with the information, they still have a number one confidant. Everybody got one. So people be lying when they one. Yeah, everybody in this world got one. It might be their mama.
Nigga, and I'm even if it's because I ain't gonna lie to you, nigga. Man, I done talked to my mama about some shit. You know what I'm saying? And my mama, shit, you just gotta tell somebody. Like, and mama be like, what? That's crazy. Mama don't even know what these people is. Mm-hmm. But then again, my shit ain't that serious. It's just about niggas and bitches. That's it.
It could break up some happy home.
It could break. Yeah, I done told mom some shit that break up happy home. I don't know these people, but I just I just want to laugh with somebody about this shit, and don't let it be to the point to where you with one of your partners and then think they knew and they brought it up. Like, nigga, you know about this shit? Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
That's all you need to know is that I knew. You knew too? Oh, okay.
You knew? Let's talk about it. Because I would never just, I would never destroy confidences. If I see some shit go on and they be like, hey man, don't say nothing to nobody. But apparently this nigga done told somebody else and it's one of our partners. Oh, we finna talk about this shit.
Oh yeah. And the way we operate in the group is like, you need to holler at such and such. Man, what's going on? Pick the phone up and call such and such. They waiting on you to call.
They waiting on you to call.
I'm not giving you nothing. You call them because they told me not to tell you that. So you call them.
Yeah, they told me not to tell you. So you call. Nigga, I did that shit so many times. I said, hey man, call them, talk to such. And then I said, just bring it up to them. They said, okay. And they call it up, nigga, tell everything. Now, and then they call me back. God damn. Or they call me back on 3-way with the nigga. It's like, nigga,
now we can talk about it.
Now we talk about it. Yeah. Mm-hmm. But as far as just telling a random opposite sex, nah, you don't get shit out of me.
There's no point in that.
Nah, ain't no point in that. I don't get nothing that. Nah. Like, nigga, I done seen a lot of shit in my day. You know, niggas that did shit, I done did shit. Motherfuckers kept their mouth closed. Shit, I kept my mouth closed. But when we all get around each other, cause shit, I done fuck around and told one of the other partners too. But that's how I tell niggas keep a secret because they ain't talked about it. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Hell yeah. Like, niggas keep secret. I ain't keep secret. Yeah. Well, you tell me something, I ain't gonna say shit. Unless a motherfucker bring it to me, like, okay, he told you. Yeah, he told me too. Gotcha. All right.
Because I don't have an urge when I hear something. I don't be like, ooh, shit. I don't be here. It's pretty much you tell me and it goes away.
It go away.
Until it comes back up again, until it needs to be talked again.
Yeah, it go away. Like anything my niggas tell me, that shit go away. I don't even think about it until nigga we get around each other. And if a motherfucker say something, I'm like, so what you talking about? Just to get some clarification, because I don't want to talk about this one. And it was another one. And they like, oh, I'm talking about such. I'm like, okay. Let's talk about that shit, nigga. Matter of fact, let's call that nigga right now.
Let's do it.
And call nigga, say, hey, nigga, you ain't ran woman, is you? Hey, you remember? Yeah, nigga, we right here together. Talk about that shit right now. And nigga don't get mad or nothing, but like, nigga, because I told both of y'all.
Yeah, that's all you got to do. You just got to wait to make sure it's okay to bring the news. That's it. You don't break news.
Yeah, and that's mighty funny you say that, Troy, because everything that went on with us as friends, as brothers, anything you be like, call him, ask him.
If it's important enough.
If it's important enough. If it ain't important enough. If it ain't important enough, nah.
And even if the person don't know, it'll be like, hey man, call the homie real quick. You need, like when some shit happened to me, like, hey, call Troy, man, Yeah. What happened? Yeah. Oh, I just call him, he'll tell you.
He'll tell you. Just call him right quick. Hey, have you talked to him? They're like, nah. Call it. Call him
That's
right
not
quick.
ratting. Yeah, that's not being gossip right there. That's just like,
No, they
hey,
ain't
okay,
gossiping because I want you to get it from the horse's mouth before I say
yeah,
anything.
yeah.
Yeah, you know, but
It's one of them. Yeah,
it's one of them things that just, you know, and I know, you know, even though we all a group, everybody still got their one that they talk to a little bit
oh,
more than the other.
absolutely.
Everybody
Everybody
got
does.
their one. Everybody got their one. And ain't because nobody fell out, ain't none of that shit. It's
Mm-hmm.
just one you talk to more than the other. Because
Everybody,
you know what I'm saying?
everybody got their own cadence they like about somebody. Everybody has their
Yeah,
own cadence, and your cadence
yeah.
match. Some cadences don't do it everyday match. Some
Every
cadences
day it
more
don't.
of a text message cadence. You know, you have more of a
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah. You got some partners you talk to fucking every month or two, and you got some partners that you talk to them motherfuckers 3-4 times a month.
Yeah, yeah.
It's just how it is, you know. Like, hey, that's that, and everybody know it. Like, them niggas real cool. That's just, you know what I'm saying. We all family, but it just they talk to each other more than everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
They talk because nigga out the clique. I talk to you more than I talk to anybody.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, I
Absolutely.
talk to him, you know what I'm saying, but I talk to you more than I talk to him. And that's so crazy because I was the last motherfucker that you met.
Mm-hmm.
And then they're like, how it's so crazy, like, cause shit, you were doing your thing way before I was. And then come to find out we two of the most different niggas when we hang out, but we the same nigga.
I'm talking about like his hands down. Like it's not even competition. Rich come in second. You know, we talk about, stuff, we talk about stuff, but then me and Rod don't really talk on the phone. Like we do a lot of, hey man, check Sky out. We do a lot of our kids stuff and a lot of stuff like that I'm sure he don't want to share with other homeboys. It's like, so we do a lot of shit like that and just me and him on text and shit. But yeah, me and you overwhelmingly talk more than everybody else.
Oh yeah, overwhelmingly. Yeah, I like a whole lot of my fucking first time life experience. The nigga, I did it. You know what I'm saying? I was Troy. And then when them niggas got a question about you, they either gonna ask Rich or they gonna ask me.
They gonna ask you. They gonna ask you basically.
Yeah, they gonna really ask me like, "Hey man, you talk to Jake?" I'm like, "Yeah, shit, talked to him yesterday."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like shit, nigga straight. I'm like, "Shit," I said, "Nigga, you call him?" Yeah, he's straight, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. But it's like that because it really is so goddamn crazy, dog. Because we talk about that shit all the time, nigga. I remember you, and you don't even remember me. Because I had told you everything about the shit when I saw you, the chick you was with at the time, and you like, nigga. I'm like, I knew her from some church shit, and you have. Because nigga at the church, she was uppity, couldn't nobody touch her. She was the fucking queen bee. And I'm like, this nigga, this shit dressed like a white boy. Nigga, because you had them cuts in your jeans and had on a Metallica t-shirt. I said, this nigga. Mm-hmm. And I was like, nigga, y'all know? He's like, yeah, that's true. Like, he said he older than us. I said, shit, that nigga, that's cool as motherfucker.
Yeah. Man, look at me. I'm finna get on out this thing, man. I've been on my goddamn legs all goddamn day, walking them goddamn packages. That shit'll wear you out. You don't realize how much people shop. You shop yourself, but you don't realize that you gotta give everybody else their shit.
But man, I feel like that would be such an easy job because you get so much time to yourself. I'm an introvert.
Yeah, you do.
I thrive off being alone.
Me too. I love it. Being alone is so awesome.
It's awesome. I thrive off being alone. Like people are talk about like how you just like that. That's not good to do that. Cause nigga, doctors will tell you that shit is not good. I'm like, dude, I am so perfectly fine by myself. I don't have to. Now, every now and then when I go out, I'm like, it's good to be around a bunch of people just to see motherfuckers and shit. But nigga, if I don't see nobody for 3-4 days, I'm cool.
I'm really good. I'm at my best.
And I'm really at my best. I'm clear thinking because I don't have to adjust myself to be around others, because it's always adjustment when you're dealing with people. You can't be yourself. And I think motherfuckers who be themselves with everybody, something wrong with you.
Yeah, you're right. Because every situation requires something different.
It requires something different. You cannot be yourself around every motherfucker you meet. You gotta kind of play to the, because life is a game. You gotta play up or down to who you fucking with.
Yep.
Some people I'm an introvert. Some people are very outgoing. So if I choose to hang out with them, I'm gonna still be myself. But I might have to laugh at certain jokes that I'm like, nigga, you could have came harder than that.
Yeah.
That shit that wasn't funny at all. I don't know what the fuck they laughing at. But just to keep the party going. I'm gonna laugh a little bit with you, but I'm gonna tell you that one didn't land.
Don't keep the plane going. Don't even land that one.
That one didn't land. Keep flying. I know this bitch is smoking, but just keep flying. This bitch is smoking. Keep flying. Don't land it, because that one didn't do it.
No, sir. Just keep it going.
Nobody's eating that sandwich. Nobody eating that sandwich. Nobody eating that one. That sandwich you just made with this story you just told. Oh no, nobody eating that sandwich, and I can tell everybody's face. Hey, you had kale, and they want a steak. Ain't happening.
Oh boy, that's real opposite sides of the spectrum right there.
Yeah. That shit, because you meet some people that think they just work in the room. Like, nigga, you was doing a whole job.
You ain't lying. But look here, man. I'm finna retire.
All right, bro. Yeah, they say same bad channel, same bad place.
Same bad place.
All right, Doc.
That concludes this episode of the Wormhole. Join us next time to see what shit goes in the hole and comes out the other side gold.